What's up, guys? It is Gray, aka the Kagure, and man, has it been a while. A couple things. One, I hope you all had a nice holiday, a nice new year. Hope everything's starting off well. As for me, I've been sick the past week and a half. I've been sick for a while. It's not been fun. It's really not been fun at all. But otherwise, I had a great holiday, and I hope you guys did too. And we're back once again. I'm sorry about this section of the green screen specifically. There's no light over there. My room, I got some new furniture, and the light source that was over here is even more messed up than it was originally. What I'm saying is I need another lamp, and hopefully someday when I remember to buy it, I'll buy one. This chapter, real quick before we actually get into it, I am going to show something else. So, well, I don't know how I'm going to... I can just disappear for this. So, can I zoom in? Let's look at zoom. Yeah, I can. Bam. So this is a panel where it was kind of unclear whether Aizawa cut off his leg, but in the new depiction, in I believe in the volume, this is the panel now. So now it's much clearer. Let's just say that. Much clearer. Very, very violent. So that is confirmation Aizawa did, in fact, cut off his leg like a champion. Let's get into the chapter. All right, so, oh god, oh, I don't want to get in trouble. Almost. All right, so it starts off the aftermath. It's this kind of a chapter where it just kind of narrates for the most part. We don't really get a lot of character dialogue too much. We see a lot of heroes. One of the pussycats. President Mike is screaming at something. Wash the hero. 13, I think, is that heroes. Apparently a lot of heroes tried to stop the Nomu, which are called near high ends because they weren't done, but they're still higher than normal Nomu. Apparently they got 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them were brought down, but Shigaraki and the rest of his people managed to get out. Sorry, that was my phone. Managed to get out. So, bummer for the heroes. And then we get confirmation for a lot of different stuff all at once. So, Chantomakia, Mystic Compress were both apprehended. And then we go back to the mansion fight where we see Destro defeated by Edgeshot, who it looks like Edgeshot got his arm messed up really bad. We can see that Getten is imprisoned in cement, but Cementos is covered in ice shards. Yeah, Destro getting Trumpet. We don't really get a panel of Trumpet, but we can assume. And then other members of the Paramilation Front were all apprehended at the assembly. Were also captured, and they captured 16,000 people. Was in the Liberation Front. And then apparently some of them got away. And they apprehended a lot of it. Shows the one fake hero guy. And then we go back. We also hear that they talk about like Toga. They're hey, she's on the run, so try and catch her. And they're like we don't have time for that. We have so much to worry about. And it just shows the pure destruction. I mean, these cities are. It was like a max level earthquake and then some, because I mean there's building, it's rubble, cars, there's people screaming. We see children trying to get each other out. It's really cute. He's talking about his Endeavor pouch, and she's like, I don't want your pouch. I want you to be with me. Luckily, Froppy and Ochako saved them. They're like, hey, we're our parents. It's I'll take them to evac camp. There's there's more people, and they're just saving people. There's a guy super bloody, messed up. He's his wife is in there. He's trying to. Oh, apparently he got out the wife, or she got out the wife. So that's nice. You can't see that, but this guy's my wife, and then she saves it. We cut to some other members of Class A. Just those different teams. It looks like Koda. I don't remember. I think not an important character, but there they are. Once again, a Chaco saving people, and then they're yelling at one guy who's just standing there. He's I can't take it. There's just too much. And we see there's just people in pain and destruction and people everywhere. Ochako looks like she's had a rough day, man. It's just. And then he's I need a new line of work. And then this is where we get to the big reveals for this chapter. They find Class 1A finds Midnight, and it is confirmed that she's dead. So Midnight is confirmed dead right now. We have a couple other people. Now, Midnight being dead is a big deal because Midnight was a character who was close to our characters, and she wasn't expected. I, for one, am glad because the one thing this series I think was missing was a lot of gravity, and now that we have that, and especially if, oh man, Gran Torino goes soon, which you can assume because I'm gonna assume he's mortally injured. I'd be kind of bummed if he wasn't. He's gonna have his night eye scene in the hospital, but Midnight did not get that. She just died, and that's gonna be some cool development. Also. There's like some other people here, Exless, some other guys that we saw, a Crust at Rip. And then apparently Majestic is one of these people. I don't know that much, but apparently. Also, apparently Shigaraki was supposed to be dead with the process was supposed to be him dead and then bring Bot to life. Apparently it failed to do that, but he brought himself back to life out of pure hatred alone with End His Dreams, so much like Deku there. And then we get some people talking about it. It's like it's all over. It sucks. Like blah blah blah. That's all. Like it was all true about Endeavor. We don't know, but either way, his career's over. And then he's like, we need to have a statement ready as Endeavor and Deku are just like on death's door, going to the hospital. 5 weenies and those guys looking out for us. 5 weenies. Yep. I don't even know what that means. The 5 weenies. Oh, I think these are the kids. Okay. Got it. I understand. Those are the kids from the training. That night, we go to Tartarus, and then we see All for One thanking. And then we see Spinner, who's looking kind of bummed. And Dobby just kind of chilling, who dyed his hair black again? Okay, that's his prerogative. And then we hear All for One talking through Shigaraki. He's like, it's my turn now. I'm going to hear me, my tireless no mood, time to free my real body. So I guess Tartarus is coming sooner than I thought. The Tartarus prison break. Overall, a great chapter because it really captures just how messed up everything got. I mean, this panel right here is so good. I don't know if, like, this panel's good. This panel's good. Just really captures the real loss that the heroes experienced here. And not to mention that we have a lot of confirmation about what happened. I really, really, really hope that we get the mansion fight animated a little bit because I'm going to be honest, watching Redestro fight Edgeshot I think would have been super sweet. And the fact that Edgeshot won is such a... Like, the fact that Cementos beat Getten, these guys must be like we all... I knew they were cool. Edgeshot was like number 4, right? So like we knew that they were like strong. But I mean, Shigaraki struggled against Redestro, right? Like these are some heavy hitters. And of course, Redestro doesn't have legs anymore, so that might have been part of it. But like, also Edgeshot's quirk is kind of nonsense a little bit, considering he lobotomized someone in like a second. Either way, I do hope we get that animated because that'd be sweet. I assume most people agree. Either way, in the anime, this arc is going to be nuts. It's going to be so nuts. Even if we don't get this part animated, it's going to be absolutely insane. Just so much death and destruction. And apparently there's going to be more. Overall, not too much to talk about this chapter, just as far as things that I think are going to happen. I don't actually know if I talked about this last time. It's been a while. I am going to talk about it now, though. So there's been... Actually, take a drink of water. I'm not drinking water, but I am drinking sparkling water, which is kind of like the same thing. Also, the black raspberry is definitely the best flavor of that. Anyway. So there's been a couple stuff going around about My Hero ending, or like coming to a close soon, something like that. And I don't have it all with me, but I'm going to try and summarize as best I can. Basically, there's an interview with Horokishi. And he was like, yeah, like this... And it was the problem was it's translated was really poorly. It was translated really, really badly. There was no official translation. It was like Google translated level of bad. And it basically was like, this part is coming to an end. So I definitely, and like he also was like, originally I wanted like 30 like I think it was like 30 or 50 was the original number. And he said 30, and he was like, yeah, there's way more than that. So we can assume at least there's probably about 50 volumes, I want to say, around there, perhaps. Um, yeah, and there's maybe some other stuff, but basically, what I think, and I think a lot of people, and there might have even been more stuff coming out about it, but this is just what I know, is I think more likely than not, this is, well, see, this tells me otherwise. I was going to say, originally, before this chapter came out, I was convinced that there was going to be like a smaller cooldown arc, like dealing with the fallout on both ends, like Endeavor's situation, Deku's arms, Gran Torino, you know, like the League of Villains, figuring out what to do next. I thought that might happen, and then there was going to be a time skip. Was my prediction. I thought we were going to get My Hero Shippuden, or whatever they were going to call it. My favorite is just calling it My Hero, not My Academia, just My Hero. Obviously, if you know that Naruto, the manga didn't actually change names. It was just Naruto the whole way through. But the anime did, and that's why I assume what happened here. Either way, it's not important. But that was my prediction, was like that we were going to get a time skip. Maybe like a year or two of just both sides licking their wounds and training. I still think that might be the case. I think that this is really setting up for some sort of time skip somewhere. I just don't know if we're going to, like, the Tartarus stuff. Surely we can't go straight into that. You know what I mean? Like, surely we can't. We can't. I refuse to believe it. Like, that'd be ridiculous. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm hoping that Shigaraki gets control of his body again, because I would be really disappointed. I was kind of hoping, like, during the time skip, it'd be like fighting for control. Like, some days Shigaraki has it, some days All for One has it. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. The story's gotten so crazy, it could go anywhere, which is exciting. It is exciting, but prediction wise, I'm pooped. I do think Gran Torino is going to die in the hospital. I think Endeavor is going to have a statement where he comes out and says that what Dobby said is probably true. I think that's where Endeavor's character is going. And then maybe he'll step down. He's a problem. On one hand, he can't, because they need every hero they can get, absolutely. But on the other hand, for the public, they can't have him representing heroes, you know what I mean? So I do think he's going to lose his spot as number one for sure. Him and Hawks are both in critical condition right now, so who only knows how long that'll take before that. So Best Genius, number one hero, I guess. And Mr. Compress is alive, at least for now. I don't think he'll pass away in the hospital. I think at this point, if they said he's alive, he's alive. He's on life support, so... I mean, my man was missing chunks of his body, so if they can bring him back... That's also exciting because he was really interesting. Shout out to the kids for actually helping take down Janathamachia. That was really impressive. And I hope that it doesn't go unnoticed. And another thing that I do want to see, that I'm really hoping we get some sort of... It's just something. I want people to acknowledge Deku this time. With Overhaul, it was really dumb how he kind of went under the radar. This time, if someone or some people don't acknowledge Deku, I'm going to lose my mind. If classes continue, I'm going to lose my mind a little bit. I definitely think now they can make it work, but they need to, like, really be like, okay, we're in, like, critical, like, we need to, like, train. As I was missing his freaking leg. Like, you know, who knows, Mirio could show up as in the top 10. Anything could happen now. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. 2020 was an insane year for My Hero, and I think 2021 is looking to be just as insane already. And yeah. So I think that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Start off the new year right. Leave a like. Subscribe if you want to be my friend. I'd appreciate it. And of course, if you don't know, Ruby's coming back around in I want to say a couple weeks, but that's not true. In like 4 weeks, anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. I don't remember how long it's been, but a while. It's gonna be a while. But I'll cover Ruby when it gets there. And I know the Bleach rewatch is on hiatus right now. I need to do it. The problem is the websites to watch it are bad, man. They're really bad. Also, I have been sick the past week. Like I really have been, like, not great. It's not been fun at all. But I'm feeling better, so hopefully we can get to it. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. See you all next time. I flicked the cord. Peace. Oh, that's not...